Elon Musk was widely ridiculed, wasn't he? After it was reported that he was being schooled in terms of his foray into UK social media and indeed UK politics by none other than that old social media and politics wizard, Dominic fucking Cummings. Hey! Come on, Dom. Who's making a comeback? You are, son. Mr. Social Media and Politics himself. Mr. Facebook targeting. Mr. Lies on the Bus. Mr. Lying about lies on the bus. Mr. Replace the civil service with a Whitehall nerve centre that never got built. Clearly Musk has got lots to learn from this misunderstood genius of the UK's punk tech disruption politics space. I mean, what's he going to do? Like, maybe he could fly Elno over here, couldn't he? Do you think? Fly them over here. They could have like a whiteboard brainstorming session. I bet they'd both fucking love that shit, wouldn't they? He should fly him over here for a whiteboard Mac and latte brainstorming session. Like, not in London, obviously. They shouldn't do it in London because he has a real problem with metropolitan elites. So I think somewhere else for Dominic. He should fly Elno over for a MacBook and whiteboard brainstorming session, but somewhere further out. Somewhere outside of London. Somewhere grander, perhaps. Somewhere like fucking Barnard Castle. They should do it in Barnard Castle. If Dominic's eyesight holds up. Why are they working together? Why are they communicating? Cummings is rumoured to be launching his own startup party. Soon. I don't know when it's going to happen. I don't know if you've heard about this story or... but that's what it's called. It's called the Startup Party. It sounds less like a sort of... it's less of a merry band of misfits and politicians. It's more like a sort of Lithuanian pop compilation album from 2003. Isn't it? That's what it sounds like. It's a startup party. It is a startup party for Europop. 20 hits to outfill your floor darts. That was a terrible attempt at a Lithuanian accent. I don't even think it sounded even half. Anyway, so he's starting this party, and it's called Startup because, of course, it fucking is. He thinks he's Steve Jobs, doesn't he? He thinks he's Steve Jobs in a political thriller where he's the David and Goliath protagonist going up against the witless, dark, bloated establishment, with his lanyards and his coffees and his whiteboards and his brain. And I would have loved to have been there, like when they were like brainstorming this, the initiation, the genesis of this idea. Whoa, I should call it a startup party. Like, really? That's what you're going to call it, Dom? Really? Oh, aye, the startup party. It's a big night for bad accents tonight. Oh, I know the startup party. I mean, of course, Dom, sure. Just go straight for the startup party. Why don't, what even else was on the list? Did you even come up with one or two alternatives? Did you thought shower some other options, Dom? What were the other names on the list? What were the names that you rejected before you went straight to the startup party? That big old brain of yours. And it tops out at the most cliched fucking name that even your caricature would wince at. Fucking startup party. Of course it's called that. So he's starting a party. Another party is starting, guys. Exciting times. Are you excited? I definitely am at the thought of another party starting, which means, look, if all the cards are played as they are being dealt the 2028 election, it will be less of a return to a two-party, civil, sane and stable politics, but more a dissonant Royal Rumble between fucking, like, who have we even got now? Who are the parties that are out there? There's so many of them. We got Reform, obviously. We've got the Greens. We've got Lib Dem. We've got Labour. We've got the SNP. We've got the Startup Party. We've got Plaid. We've got Corbyn's new Collective Party. We've got the Workers' Party. Like, at what point do all of these upstarts, all of these challengers, all of these underdogs, like, at what point do they all just, kind of hold back and just go, you know what, like, maybe my chances of actually running, my chances of becoming Prime Minister of this whole fucking thing, it's basically nil, right? With my brand new party, first past the post and all of that. So maybe I would stand a better chance of getting 30% of what I'm looking for if I teamed up with somebody, if I teamed up with some of the others, 30% of what I'm looking for rather than 0% of what I want by sticking it out by myself and chastising and ridiculing them all. Oh, like, do you know what I mean? Isn't it better to get 30% of what you want than 0% but stand there grandstanding? Like, whatever happened to just working with people? Like, maybe there's something to be said for all this unity stuff, this negotiation shit.
Just another video with Adrian.